Here are my flea market finds for February 27th, 2011. It actually almost feels like spring out here today. Uh, Chickens are going around enjoying themselves. I think they like this a whole lot better than having snow on the ground. I know I do. Let's see. One of the more interesting finds. We'll start off with that. Little baggie here, $2 all. All this stuff here was inside of it. And padlock junk. It's pretty neat. Not worth a whole lot of money. Chrysler Plymouth car keys. And on the back here it says emergency nickels, where you can hold some nickels in there. That dates it pretty good, I think. When's the last time a nickel did anybody any good? But in it is this. And this looks interesting. Stated 1917, Royal Arch Chapter, constituted July 10th. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but worth at least the $2 I spent for the whole pouch. This looks like this was dug up. I don't think it's anything special. DW Sunday, October 16th, 1923. Might come from a graveyard, all I know. So that was $2. And got a neat metal sign here. Fire siren switch on. For $1. I might hang it up in my workshop. Neat little metal sign. Same person for $1. Eric, you might be able to help me out on this. It's to Austin Healy, 3000. I figure for $1. How can you go wrong? Hopefully get about 10 for that. Let's see what they're going for. Not even sure what they're worth. What I thought was a pretty good find. Davy Crockett Frontier Scout. Got a little bit of it's a belt buckle with a little bit of the belt left on it. And I paid $5 for this. I did a search on eBay and found one on there. It was $6.99. Didn't even get a bid. So didn't do too well on this one. Although it looks neat. This is pretty neat. 1919 New York licensed chauffeur badge. Decent shape. Hallmarked on the back. Lewis Markowitz, 25 Nassau Street, New York. But I'm sure these are collectible. Never had one before. That was only $2, $4, I forget, something like that. Definitely going to make some money on that. Sitting on top of this neat, it's a print, sign Savitt in the corner. I tend to have a thing for horse racing pictures. The whole key to these, it seems to be, is to name the horse. Find out the horse name, and you can go from there. It's the number 1. He's holding a something in his hand here. A wheat stalk? I'm not sure. I'm sure it all has some meaning. But that was $8. Took a shot. I'll do a little research on it. If anybody has any ideas who the horse is, let me know. Picked up, got a good deal on some 40% silver halves, $4.50 a piece. Melt value on these right now is like $4.93, I think. Check coinflation.com. This is pretty neat. 1933 World's Fair bracelet. I don't know how well you can make out. It's got all the different places there. Sky Rides, Century of Progress, Chicago. Decent shape, not too bent. Dates itself, which is always makes it a lot easier. It was $5, and World's Fair stuff, it's never worth as much as I think it should be. It always seems like it goes cheaper than it should, so I really don't think this is worth a whole lot. But I still have to look it up. Got a knife, big old chunky thing here. And hold on a second here. It's marked on the blade, 8er, made in Spain. Got a big pair of scissors on here too. I can't pull out one-handed, but from what I've seen, I couldn't find this knife, but from what I've seen of that brand, it does well. Decent prices. Somebody messed it up putting it on a grinding wheel. I don't know why people insist on sharpening their knives on a grinding wheel. It really takes the value away from them. But it was a neat knife. I have a thing for knives. $8. So see how that goes. And got my son a book on Lionel trains, and got myself a book. It's an auction catalog, historical memorabilia. Should be able to learn something. I'm not big on price guides, but reference guides, it's always good to have. Lots of stuff to look at here, and it's always good to learn. So there we go. Not a whole lot of stuff, but the weather is getting better, and next week's another week. So get out there, find some good stuff.